And she threw the large bottle, and it made contact and shattered everywhere. And I honestly didn't feel the pain at first at all. I felt no pain whatsoever. What I felt was, I felt heat. I felt heat, and I felt as if something were dripping down my hand, you know. And then I looked down and realized that the tip of my finger had been severed.
Former couples Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are having a little, not so little, court feud that has been going on. And the whole of Hollywood and the rest of the world must be aware by now. With Amber Heard filing a harassment case against her ex-husband, things have been quite messy between the two. Want to know how Johnny Depp finally exposed Amber Heard for lying in his new testimony? But before we do so, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive content on your favorite A-list celebrities. Let's get right in. Johnny Depp is suing his ex-wife Amber Heard for $50 million for calling herself a public figure representing domestic abuse in a Washington Post opinion piece in 2018. This revived the allegations she made when they divorced back in 2016, which they had each promised to stay silent about, and Johnny Depp did not allow it to go unchallenged. He has testified in his defamation trial against Amber Heard, claiming that he is telling the truth for the sake of his kids and family. Depp denied any wrongdoing, and Amber has responded with a counterclaim. The civil trial was in Virginia and was closely watched. The jury heard testimony from the ex-couple's therapist, who described how the two actors engaged in mutual abuse. They also heard testimony from the medical personnel who treated Depp while he was detoxing from opiates. Johnny Depp explained to the jury that only the truth matters, and his ex-wife's abuse allegation ruined old relationships he had in Hollywood. He testified, "I never struck Miss Heard in that way, nor have I struck any woman in my life," adding that her accusations sort of permeated the industry. The trial was focused on Depp's behavior and whether he ever verbally or physically abused Heard. Depp's lawyers have accused Heard of putting on the performance of her life in describing her abuse, and we might believe them. She is an actress after all. Depp began his testimony by stating that Heard's claims are not true in any way. Then his lawyer went on to ask him to describe his childhood in Kentucky and the abuse he faced at the hands of his mother. "I could see when she, his mother, was about to head into a situation where she was going to get riled up and someone was going to get it. And generally, it was me," Depp said. The jury already heard contradictory stories of Depp and Heard's relationship, and Depp was portrayed by Heard's team as an abusive partner who has drug and alcohol addiction. However, Depp's team described Amber Heard's domestic violence allegation as a hoax and a clear attempt to drag his reputation into the mud. After Depp lost a similar case in London back in 2020, his career and reputation are in shambles. The actor has not appeared in any major film since Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald back in 2018, although he starred in indie films like Minamata, prosecuting these issues again, which entails text messages in which Depp called Heard a cunt and had fantasies about her rotting corpse, might not turn things around. Hollywood divorce lawyer Judy Poehler explains that Depp might feel like he has nothing else to lose and plans on dragging her down with him. Depp is reported to have unpredictable behavior on set, drug abuse, and extravagant spending, and they were not in conflict with the persona that has gotten his fame and wealth, but Heard's abuse claims made him unemployable. Depp's trial equally comes as other Hollywood stars have had their share of shame, from Will Smith's Oscar slap for Ezra Miller's arrest. It's been a confusing time for Hollywood stars. Derek Long, the assistant professor of media and cinema studies at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, explains that it's always dangerous for stars when there's a crack that allows an unpleasant reality to come in. He adds, "And bad behavior or human frailty or imperfections come to the fore, it explodes the illusion." Johnny Depp's lawyers got set on rebuilding his image and reputation. Their first witness was his older sister, Christy Dembrovsky, who runs Infinitum Nihil, his production company. Christy, who is her brother's lawyer protector, recalled their days growing up by describing Depp as a very happy little boy. She also explained their family act, which entailed a hot-headed mother who beat her children and a scared father who tried to maintain peace. The whole point was to explain her brother's instinct to shun conflict. But on cross-examination, there were more troubling dynamics of the sibling relationship unmasked. Back in February 2014, Christie texted Depp, "Stop drinking, stop coke, stop pills." Although she didn't acknowledge her brother's drug addiction on the stand. She explained to the court that she wrote the words but doesn't know the context of what she wrote. Christie explained that at the time she believed that Amber was exaggerating her brother's drug and alcohol use, and urged her not to challenge him so much, saying, "Confrontation unfortunately doesn't help." Amber Heard, for her part, framed her 2018 statement as a lesson in power. She then referred to Depp's career as a big enterprise, comparing it to the Titanic. Isaac Baruch, another witness for Johnny Depp, told jurors that the actor invited him to live rent-free in a penthouse in Los Angeles. Baruch is a childhood friend, and Depp wanted him to be able to focus on his painting, and supplied him with $100,000 over years in patronage agreement. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard lived in a penthouse close by, and Baruch said that he was never a witness to violence between the pair. After the divorce, Johnny Depp sold the penthouses, causing Baruch to move to another one of Depp's properties. In a message to Baruch, Depp cried out that ruined such a cool life we had for a while. On the witness stand, Baruch said that he believed that Amber Heard was lying about the abuse allegations, but he wasn't pissed. "I want this all to end. Her to go heal, him to go heal," he said. "So many people have been affected by this malicious lie that she started, and she created, and it's gone out the door and around the world. I can't even paint anymore." He further explained that he never saw Amber with bruises, red marks, or cuts on her face, adding that she has a good complexion and never wore makeup. For the most part, she's not a makeup-wearing person, completely natural, total great complexion. Texas natural girl next door, no makeup wearing, hanging out, Baruch explained. He also said that he didn't see any signs of physical abuse on Heard after she accused her ex-husband of hitting her with a phone back in May 2016. Baruch also earned laughter from the court when asked whether he accepted his friend's generous offers. He replied affirmatively while waving his hands on the witness stand. Baruch didn't stop there, as he testified that Heard's allegation had impacted a lot of lives, including his own, as he stopped painting for over 2 years because of it. However, he is presently living in a residence owned by his childhood friend. He explained that Johnny Depp's family has been shaken by all these allegations. He added, "It's not fair. It's insane how this happened." The day's testimonies continued as a nurse and doctor recalled in exact detail the search for Johnny Depp's missing fingertip, following a fight he had with Amber Heard back in 2015. Johnny Depp claims Heard cut the tip of his middle finger after flinging a bottle towards him. However, Heard countered it by saying that the actor most likely cut his finger while smashing the telephone. In the early days of the trial, it felt like going through the debris of a royal court after its leader has been deposed. In this age of superheroes, Hollywood has figured out that it does not need to cater as much to stars like Smith and Depp. Both reached their peak around the turn of the century, but in recent years, their power at the box office reduced due to controversies. Will Schabel, the associate professor of film and screen studies at Syracuse University, explains that back in the day, the star of a movie was a huge part of the way it used to be identified. He added, "Now it seems like companies like Marvel, or intellectual property like Star Wars, or even directors like Christopher Nolan, are how people determine what they want to see. Do you think Johnny Depp's career would survive this?" That's all for today's video, guys. Before we end, what do you think of Johnny Depp's testimony against Amber Heard? Do you think Amber Heard is lying about being abused? Let us know what you think in the comment section below.